shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
This loss look for the Eagles, coach?
Brutal. I mean, we talked about how, I never believed in the Eagles. However, I believed in the schedule. Like, this is the easiest schedule ever. And by the way, you just got beat by the Dolphins. There's no way in heck you can lose this game. And Dan, you talked about it. I mean, those DBs, like, hey, guess what? You got to find the football and make a play on it. They never made a play on anything.
This NFC
awful.
East. This NFC
Give it
East.
to them.
Absolutely.
Their division is not good at all. Even though they got this bad loss against Miami, they still can win the division. Between Dallas and Eagles, any one of them win this division, go to the playoffs, they is not going to win the playoff game. They too inconsistent. Eagles got a bad loss from Miami Dolphins. Outscored 23-10 score after the halftime. And they was just leading. They got beat by Miami. 37-34. If you do make it to the playoffs, y'all not gonna win it. Ain't no consistent right there. Between Dallas and Eagles, they're not gonna win the playoffs. Even though they lost to Miami yesterday, they still have a chance to win the division. That's how bad this division is. They ain't even add up because the Cowboys lost and they 6-6 and the Eagles are 5-6. Eagles still had a chance to win the division.
And we're forced to watch them every single week, right? I mean, there's a lot of notable teams in that NFC East. The Redskins are not mathematically eliminated yet, which should tell you everything that you need to know. Right now, the NFC East is the worst division in the history of the NFL, only winning at a 333% level. They are 10-26 against teams outside of there. So in spite of themselves, one of those teams is going to have a home game in the playoffs, which is a big deal. If you go...
It's a big deal. And they both are not consistent, any one of them teams could have home field advantage if they win their division. The division ain't that good. The Redskins will potentially make the playoffs. Because say if the Eagles lose 10, say if Dallas lose 10, and the Redskins come up and beat one of them twice and go 6-10, Redskins can make it. They still ain't out. So they still in the playoff hunt because the division is still up for grabs. Because the two teams in front of them ain't been playing consistent football.
Back to the Seattle Seahawks that won their division in 2010 as a 7-9 team. They stunk. But that home field advantage with Matt Hasselbeck at the helm, ESPN guy.
There you go. Good guy.
Good guy. And the Beastquake, Marshawn Lynch, got them a win. I just honestly believe that the NFL is worse with the NFC East stinking. I think the NFL is better with the NFC East being better, but this home field advantage could help them like the Seahawks got a little bit late in 2010 when they were 7-9 going into
I don't see Marshawn Lynch on any of these teams.
Agreed.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I have two thoughts.
They don't give him the ball.
On coaching coming out of this. One, a couple of weeks.
The Eagles are 5-7. Dallas 6-6. So they beat the Giants, they 6-7. If the Dallas lose again, they 6-7. This really is up for grabs. They still get home field advantage and still can help them out if they can beat the team that come to their home. These teams been up and down. Heading to the playoffs. It's still up for grabs. Dallas had the Eagles on the ropes, but they kept slipping. So the Eagles have another chance to be able to win this division and have home field advantage.
Weeks ago, Dominique Foxworth sitting here said Brian Flores should get consideration for Coach of the Year. And while he won't, that team plays every week like it's the Super Bowl. I give him and them all the credit in the world. I watched a lot of NFL teams sleepwalk through this day yesterday, and the Dolphins play like it's the Super Bowl, so I'll give them credit. Two, yesterday was a great day for Jason Garrett. An absolutely great day for Jason Garrett. Because
Best game he coached all year.
The Eagles are going to keep Jason Garrett in a job.
No doubt.
Because the Cowboys are begging. They're like putting their jaw out and begging to be knocked out, and the Eagles just aren't going to do it.
It was a great day for Jason Garrett and probably a bad day for Dallas Cowboys fans because
had every opportunity to win this division because the team in front of you haven't been playing well, but they got a gift yesterday. Y'all lost. Y'all play the Giants. Y'all have an easy schedule ahead of y'all to be able to win out and go to the playoffs. But y'all sleepwalk against Miami and they took advantage of it and won.
keeps Jason Garrett in the picture. Honestly, ask you, like, what was the last loss that we saw like this in the NFL? Like just a brutal loss. For
the
a
Jets and
team.
the Bengals.
No, but like a team that should be in the playoffs, that people picked to be in the Super Bowl this year, they go up by 14 points to a team that has 2 wins. And then they get boat raced.
How?
For the run of the game.
How did this happen?
Hot Ryan Fitzpatrick. They did not make a single play of football downfield. Fitzpatrick threw the ball to Devontae Parker and Gesicki as much as he wanted downfield, and no one made it a play. That was the most points the Dolphins have scored in 4 years.
That's what they're saying. The Eagles having trouble in their backside of their defense. They said this all year. The Eagles been getting up deep passes all year. They're having trouble at the cornerback position. And it's shown yesterday against Miami. And Miami took advantage of that because they know their backside is not that good.
4 years, but you want to go to the playoffs? You don't deserve to be in the playoffs, Philly. I've had your back all offseason. I've had your back all season. This is bigger than your quarterback. You don't deserve to be in the playoffs. You lost to a 2-win team after you went up 14-0, led by Ryan Fitzpatrick and Devontae Parker, because you couldn't make...
Everyone want to blame Carson Wentz. He put him up by 14 points to be able to win this game, and the defense gave it up to Miami, and they wound up losing. Who is to blame now? Y'all can't blame Carson Wentz. Everyone talking about he's not a superstar. He's not a star. But this man only threw like 4 or 5 picks this year, like 20-some touchdowns this year. And he's getting blamed for it. It's shown his defense can't keep a lead. Y'all can't blame Carson Wentz for this one. And none of these games, it's showing you. Your backside is not that good. Your defense ain't been that good since that Super Bowl run. You can't blame Carson Wentz for y'all mistakes yesterday. Everyone want to blame him, but they ain't blaming nobody else.
Playing football, and we want to sit here and put you in the playoffs?
Playoffs?
You were right 6 weeks ago. You were right. The NFC East stinks.
Stinks.
Go Redskins.
Stinks.
Dan, you asked a question, and I'd like to answer you. When have we seen a loss this bad? I would say the Cowboys losing to Sam Darnold, who had mononucleosis.
Everyone loses
flowing
Sam
through
Darnold.
his veins
Sam
when he
Darnold
beat this.
was-
I'd go there. No
3 other
offense, Greeny.
Let's keep Sam Darnold out of this, okay?
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN.